Hi there. Today we're going to show you how to put down carpet padding. This is 8-pound 1/2-inch Rebond. It's a pretty standard pad. It's a good pad. First thing we're going to do is always got to remember that to have the mesh or the smooth side facing up. Going to roll out the first piece. Take it to the wall. Pull it back a little bit. Cut it off. Okay. Go ahead and roll out our second piece. Make it the same as the first. Roll it out. Cut it off. Get this roll pad out of our way. Now, we're going to position our pieces of pad in the room. Take our outside wall, just straight wall, and butt one piece of pad up to it. Okay. Now you don't want the pad to go right up to the tack strip. You want to leave about a 1/4 inch gap so that your carpet will grab the pins easier. Alright, we got our first sheet in place. So now we take our second sheet and we're going to butt it up against the first sheet. What we're going to do is we're going to cut off our excess, because this room is less than 12 feet wide. This room is actually only about 9 feet wide. So we'll cut this piece off, which we'll ultimately end up using for the stairs. Excess. Get it out of the way until we need it. Alright. Got our pad tacker. This is called a slap tacker. It's a Robert's hammer tacker. Put staples down at one end. About every 6 inches. I do 2 rows. Second row about every 5 inches. I mean about every 8 inches, 9 inches. Over here to this sheet. 6 inches. The reason I do a second row is because I don't want the pad to pull out when I stretch it. It's pretty important that you stretch your pad. When you stretch your pad, it'll keep it from wrinkling up underneath the carpet, causing wrinkles in the carpet. So I'm going to pull on it. I'm going to put a row of staples in it. Come back on this side. Put another row of staples in it. About every 6 inches. Come over here. Do the same thing with this piece of pad. Pull it nice and tight. Okay. some staples in it. I'm down here every 6 inches. Okay. Now we're going to staple the seam together. To staple the seam together, you want to put staples every 3 or 4 inches. So when you're laying out your carpet, you don't want the seam to peel back like that and make a bubble under your carpet. Also, when I'm doing the seam, I'm swinging in to pull the pad together. Staples about every 6 to 8 inches on the wall. Drop this right here. Alright, got the whole room stapled down. Now all I gotta do is cut it in. Make sure you got a nice sharpened blade and your knife. Leaving a 1/4 inch gap all the way around, or as close as possible. Staple suit. Look around, see if I missed any staples. Pick up all your scraps. Very important. Look around and make sure you get all your scraps. A little tiny piece like this that blends into the pad that's covered with carpet will show a little bubble. All scrapped out, another last minute visual inspection, and we're ready for carpet. Thanks, and have fun with your floors.